Collective greetings. Welcome back to my channel, my page, however this finds you. Greetings. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to get ready to tune in to Divine Source and get a message for the collective, doing an energy check at this time. See what's going on, what messages that the collective needs to hear on your journey, on your path, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so I love you. I just want to say that, and I'm sending that love to the universe, to creation, to life, because, oh my God, life can be a challenge, right? If you know, you know, but when you have that stamina, that resiliency, the strength, the fortitude, and you have yourself anchored in what you believe to be your truth, you're good, right? In spite of what circumstances may look like, circumstances may reflect something other than. However, we walk by faith and not by sight. Our sight is that which we tune in as far as in the spiritual realm before it even manifests. That is where we create from. And so if you can hold that hold that gaze long enough with your faith in partnership with that vision, sooner or later it will align to what you truly desire. All right. So it's something about basically not losing hope or not losing faith, enduring something to the point of, having that victory or that success. Someone's gonna be doing a victory lap. You're gonna be driving in your car, and all of a sudden it's gonna dawn on you, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, I did it. That's amazing." That energy is gonna be it is gonna fill you up with so much joy, like an Ace of Cups, so that you are reminded that every time you put your trust in the Most High, creator of all that is, divine breath, every time you do that, you will always come up on top every single time, even when it feels like you're drowning, okay? If you surrender to that process, surrender to whatever is happening, it's a sense of being absent of resistance, like today I was coming off the highway, and we're all going, traffic is going at a certain flow. Then all of a sudden this car just comes right in front of you, and they're not even going the speed limit, right? And so the instinct might be, to get on their tail and rev the engine and get them to come on, speed up or move out the way. Or when you're operating from a higher perspective, it might be an opportunity for you to just slow down, because what is the rush anyway? And allow yourself to take in the scenery as much as you can, because you're driving. So you know what I'm saying, though. Let the window down a little bit, turn off the AC, and appreciate that very moment that you're in before you get to the next part of your day. So that slow down, or that hiccup, or that change in pace is actually for you, right? And again, if you learn how to shift your perspective, where you're not doing the blame game, you're not always blaming somebody else for whatever circumstances is happening in your life, and you are able to extract the jewels of that moment or that circumstance, you will find how well your heart is able to rebound, where your heart is able to expand even more, where you allow yourself to just be like content in the midst of, right? When you do that, you become a source of empowerment or strength for someone else. Like you being the anchor helps another person anchor themselves, okay? And granted, you may get tired of everyone maybe looking to you to be that source of strength or that hope or that pillar, but what would your life look like if it weren't so, if that wasn't the case? How many things would literally fall away or disintegrate at the fact that you withdraw yourself, like where you're no longer present. You are distracting yourself with other things and not valuing those situations as what they're meant to be, which, yes, they do tend to stretch us to a place where it can get uncomfortable. And I know personally that I've set the intention to source, Brett, that listen, I think I've learned enough hard knock life lessons, right? Those challenging moments that are supposed to cultivate a deeper level of strength and belief and all of that jizz. I think I've had enough of that. And so, what I'm manifesting now is a life that is filled with more ease and experiences that, on the first go, before I even get into that storm, I already see what it is before I get into it in order to shift it where I more than likely can move around it or move through it where I remain free from harm, free from the debris, free from the repercussions of that negative experience. And so this could be what the message is going to be geared towards. I don't know. Right now, I'm looking at Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck, right? Five of Cups, right? Looking at someone that is in a heavier note and a heavier emotion, a heavier experience of either loss or regret or just mourning for something that it was going well, but then all of a sudden it's not going well anymore. And behind this person, I do see a bridge to the right of them that they probably don't even see. Like, you have the ability to pick up your cups, whatever is remaining, and cross that bridge. And if you even look at the stream of water, it's a narrow path. And so this person doesn't even have to try too hard to get across to the other side, okay? Maybe there's a short period. Okay, so whatever you're experiencing, this could be temporary, and it could just be like a short lapse of time. Someone may have a lapse of memory. Someone may have been in remission and is no longer in remission, and that's causing someone to be in that space where there's some sadness, like looking back at something that was once bringing joy or enjoyment that it's no longer there. So the absence of something is what another person. So that could be another person, not the collective that someone is focusing on, right? Okay. All right, we have the page of Pentacles. Okay. Someone is learning how to value certain experiences differently, perhaps, okay? Someone is learning how to connect to things in the natural space or sense of the word, to where it makes sense for them. Someone could be very studious. They could be just starting out in this, whatever this is, right? You guys always have to put it where it fits. I don't know your life, so something is growing. Someone is getting ready to plant a seed. Someone may be getting ready to give you a message, okay? And the nature of this message could make you like wonder, like, why is this coming now? Why is this coming out now? It can make you question the validity of it. It can make you question the intent of something. It can make you question, like, okay, now that I have this, what do I do with it, right? What do I do with this right here? Whatever it is that you have been given access to, or whatever it is that you are connecting to that is very new. Now, before this page of Pentacles came out, I wanted to say Five of Pentacles, right? I meant to say Five of Pentacles when I saw this. Here is the Four of Pentacles with the page. We clearly, when we add, guys, basic math, we have Five of Pentacles, okay? So whenever you're getting this message, it could be that there's a need for you to hold on to something, like to keep the lid on something. There's no need to overextend or to overshare. This could be just specifically for you. So certain messages that you get are for you. Certain things that you start or begin are just for you. The purpose of it is for your benefit. And it's for you to protect certain information or certain messages or certain... What is the pentacle representing in this message, Spirit? because I keep saying information, right? But I don't see any swords out here. And I noticed the past couple of messages that I've been putting out, primarily on my TikTok page, the love messages are coming out again, right? Before it was like really deep spiritual messages, just talking about, the awakening process, the rebirth, the death, the transformative energy, transmutation, alchemy, all of that stuff, right? And then all of a sudden there's a shift where now I'm getting hints of messages talking about partnerships again, talking about love. And so it could have been that someone cleared something out, right? Something has been either eclipsed or removed from your path, and that's probably why you're able to now connect into that space, that heart space. All right, so this is someone that can be guarding something, being protective over something, or you are either being guided to save something. Okay, like there's no need to invest into a situation. And my throat is getting a bit like a bit restrictive, like the words are like fumbling, Someone may live in a bigger city. There's the swords, air sign, okay? Queen of Swords definitely is matching with this Four of Pentacles energy, right? Both guarded, right? Both not saying much, right? Not doing much, not giving their focus or attention to something, not overextending yourself. Like, okay, I'll deal with you, but you're gonna keep your distance. You're gonna keep that space. There's certain space or boundary that you've created with something, someone, I don't know. Knight of Pentacles. This could have been going on or has been going on for a while, or will take a while for this to either resolve. Wow. Okay. So it could be that you're at odds with someone, a King of Swords individual. All right, so yeah, this energy is like someone is trying to be in the way, like, move. Like, why are you even here? First of all, that type of energy, right? Like, why are you even here? Your presence is not needed. You weren't summoned. Nobody called you, and nobody asked you even, right? Nobody asked you. So someone could be sharing some information, right? Someone could be talking, running off at the mouth. Someone could have been a bit impulsive or rushed a situation. Eight of Wands. Someone may have tried to interfere with your ability to be successful in the direction that you were going in. All right, whatever you were working on. We have the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. This bond or this connection or whatever this is that this devil energy is representing, it does not feel good, right? To separate from something. So someone you have separated from, you may be guarded right now, okay? You could be not wanting to hear something or not wanting to receive this, right? Whatever it is that's trying to come to you, you're very guarded and you really don't have much to say with whomever is trying to rush. Someone maybe you're trying to rush the communication, trying to rush the conversation, trying to rush towards you. And also someone is trying to connect with what you're doing, right? Like someone you probably have already connected with also in a community, maybe sending out a message to you or trying to communicate something to you, okay? This there it goes. Like I know I told you that the partnerships have been coming out of late, right? Two of Cups. What's behind it? The Moon. So someone could be communicating with you, right? Let's say if it's not the right person, like you know how some people could pretend to be one person and it's not. Your guidance is to hold back from communicating with someone that may not be representing themselves truthfully, honestly. Okay, whoever this is. Could be a masculine, but that's the Emperor upright. Someone is watching or studying or trying to gain some information on perhaps what you're doing, or trying to create an opportunity for you to, I don't know, either feel weighed down, or maybe that's their energy. 10 maybe a sign you've been seeing. Okay. All right. What is with the Moon? Hangman. The Moon and the Hangman. Notice the halo around the head, right? So whatever was behind the scene, it could be someone is finally coming to that awareness of a situation. Okay. Someone may have been stuck. Someone may have been refusing to let go, or refusing to see things your way. Okay. Hangman is upright, so this person is finally starting to see something in a different light, or maybe they're wanting you to see something or see themselves. They could have wanted you to see them in a different light. Okay, but the Moon is here with Three of Swords and the Two of Cups. Right underneath is a Devil, and I'm saying maybe not wanting you to take a risk, or take a leap towards something, right? But the Fool is here with the Queen of Pentacles, okay, and the Five of Swords. So I'm getting like a negative response, a negative answer. Like let's say if someone asks you for something, the answer that you're going to give them is a no. The response, the judgment call that you're going to make for this person, you know, that is trying to come towards you, this Fool energy, is that you're not wanting to work with them. Hermit energy, you're gonna stay by yourself. Nine of Pentacles, you're gonna do whatever you're doing by yourself because someone does want a partnership with you, clearly. Okay, or you may have already chosen to work with a different partner, right? With the Two of Cups on one extreme, and then we have the Lovers with the Fool. Someone definitely wanting you to partner up with them, right? For this is for long term, or maybe you are partnering up with someone, right? Long term, whether love, whether it's business related, whatever this is, you are looking for something that is more solid. Okay. Now, this King of Swords could have been someone that you were in a committed relationship with, or a partnership long term that you worked with, right? You grew something, possibly Eight of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Like you may share some resources with this person, with the Devil right in the center. And this could have been causing some challenges because, you know, if you're sharing resources, then all of a sudden you get the Three of Swords where, you know, those parties are splitting, right? Parties are splitting, right? Definitely there's a split. There's a split that's taking place, right? This is going to be something that is like sanctioned by the heavens. This split is purposeful. This split is meant to happen. This divide or this division, it's not decisive. Like, excuse me, I misspoke. It's not divisive in the sense that someone didn't intentionally set out to cause this split. However, the fact that it happened and you're on a different path should be an indicator that there was something that wasn't gelling, right? It was, remember we saw Five of Cups, right? So whatever you were working with, whomever you were working with, you're no longer working with them anymore. The situation doesn't bring any more fulfillment, right? Any more joy, right? There's a lack of enjoyment. There's actually sadness right now, okay? But there's another partnership that you can consider if you can see it. With the Hangman, it's telling me that you're seeing something now, and the Judgment, that you're ready to either go in this new direction with another partnership that can be more fulfilling. So yeah, this King of Swords is going to be that energy that we were looking at earlier that's coming out as the Five of Cups, right? That they're wanting to like make a return or come towards you, right? Trying to rush something, but you have already, it's almost like you were at a deficit, but you have already built yourself back up. Nine of Pentacles, right? And this Page of Pentacles could be that last piece that you were waiting for to create that Ten of Pentacles, like this new sense of wholeness that you were looking for. And then all of a sudden, you know, someone is trying to bring a message around to try to confuse you, but the intent, oh wow. Okay, I'll show you what fell. This is the Ace of Swords, right? So that energy is very fast, right? And they could just be very fixated or focused on one thing and one thing only. Page, Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, fire energy. Here is the Tower. The Tower is coming in abruptly, right? To shift something, right? Or this ending, because the world is an ending. The world is starting something new, right? So this is the new beginning after something has ended. So it could be that, wow, this leap of faith. So if we read it this way, you experience a loss, right? A loss of a committed relationship, something that you deemed that was, you know, like God sent perhaps, right? You lost that, or you lost that. You've been praying for this God sent intervention or this union, and you have been guided, right, to move towards another person or situation. The Tower is like, okay, you coming on the scene is actually, or someone coming on the scene, if this is someone coming towards you, this is gonna be like a shock, all right? And it's going to create some type of ending of a cycle that has been, I don't want to say toxic, but it hasn't been good. It hasn't been the best, and I say that because of the Three of Swords, Five of Cups, Devil energy, and here is the Five of Pentacles. So it's been struggles, it's been challenges. It's like enough is enough, right? It's you've been in that state or frame of mind, or even that physical like manifestation of these challenging situations, possibly with an emperor for a while, okay? And it's like time is up, right? Time is up. Something is shifting, okay? What else do we need to know about this message? What else do we need to know about the message for the collective? Thank you. Nine of Cups. So you're moving towards your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. Okay? You are moving towards your wish fulfillment. Someone has made a choice, right, to go in a direction that they want to go in. They're not allowing someone else to dictate the directions or the flow of energy. You are choosing to either step into something new. You are choosing to preserve or protect or guard yourself. You are choosing to create this distancing from something that once, yeah, separation. This is independent success. This is you being very reliant, self-reliant. You're not gaining or getting any what's the word, any advice or any, what, it's not advice, what's the word, like your resources. You are the one, you're depending on your own resources, okay? Nobody's helping you right now. This is, if something actually manifests, when this thing manifests, excuse me, when whatever you're creating manifests, no one is going to be able to come and take credit for anything. You have been the sole writer, like the person that has been putting the work in, doing this on your own, okay? You and you, okay? So definitely something is coming in, right, that you've been like eagerly waiting on, right? Coming together with something that is going to be enjoyable. This is partying or celebrating, right? Where you're going to be celebrating something, okay? This is like glasses raised and cheers, okay? This is other people cheering you on. Also, this is other people celebrating you, okay? You've been waiting for this, okay? This is something that you've been waiting on. Ooh, King of Pentacles, okay. I did see the Queen of Pentacles already. You've been waiting for this. You may have been shown, someone may have already shown you this, right? You may have already seen this, you may already know this, but someone may know you, someone may see you as being this King of Pentacles situation. Someone may look at you as being very secure, very stable, or this is the person's energy that's coming in that you're separated from right now, who's very stable, very secure. This person could be an introvert, right? Very recluse. They are focused on their finances, their stability. This is not an overnight success. This person is a hard worker, and they are very committed to the things that they want to grow. Okay, this could be an earth sign. Okay, that's Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy. Virgo is right here, so it could be a Virgo or have strong Virgo and Taurus placements. Okay. And then here is, I'm peeking at the Temperance, but here is the Ace of Cups, all right? I'm looking at the Knight of Swords also, but the Ace of Cups is here. That's the offer. That's the offer that someone is wanting to rush in and bring to you. Yeah, whoa, Chariot. Oh my God, I'm telling you, these messages is talking about love right now, or something that you're going to love, something that's going to bring a lot of enjoyment. You know, it's going to be very balanced, or this is all balanced energy. It's going to cause you to have to choose something, right? Like, or you receiving this is going to put someone else in an influx, like, you know, it's shifting the balance of something. You being balanced is causing someone else perhaps to have to balance their own energy out. And again, that's not your concern. Look at this. Look at what's coming out. The Four of Wands with the Star on the split and the Queen of Cups. Okay. I see the Empress too, right? So all positive energy, right? Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So I did shuffle my deck, guys, FYI. This is a lot of feminine energy coming out at this time, right? Balanced energy, right? You've done a lot of work on yourself, Star, Empress. And because you've done that, like self-love, self-care, this is focusing on yourself, pouring into your own cup. This is being very stable, or something that is coming in that is going to add to you. Like, so you've done the work. You could be coming into alignment. So now if I'm talking to a masculine, ooh, you have an Empress that's coming in. Wow. Oh my God. Yeah, this Empress is coming in to heal or help you heal or bring balance to a situation where maybe you didn't know, you unsure about this person. So whoever you're thinking about at this very moment, right? So there's one particular cup out of the 7. There's one particular cup that you may be trying to figure out, and it's like it's confusing you, right? You're not sure, but your focus is someone that you want to commit towards, right? You may have walked away from this person because maybe you didn't think that this was the person for you, but you could be, yeah, you didn't think, you blocked someone, right? And the high, I'm getting High Priest, but the I want to say Hangman is that you're seeing it differently now. I don't know what has changed. We can find out real quick, but I don't know. Perhaps you didn't think something was possible. Oh my gosh, you may be dealing with someone that's a brown skin, sugar baby. I don't know. But there is the head in the clouds, right? Hold on. Head in the clouds. Okay. You are, oh my gosh, hiding their true intentions. So this is someone who's hiding their true intentions. Whoa, whoa, and whoa. You thought something was impossible. And the reason why you thought that's because someone was hiding their true intentions. Okay, this could be someone you're connected to that has brown skin. And I'm seeing new path and have a little faith in this situation. Okay, someone could be a high priestess with crystal ball coming out here. Crystal ball. This is a peaceful energy, right? We saw Temperance right here. The Star, new path. Someone could be 20 to 30 years old. Initials D, E, and F could be significant. Someone could be far away from home. All right, night sky, moon energy. Someone could connect with the moon energy a lot. Someone could be overthinking the situation. Initials G, H, and I. Someone may feel left out in the cold. This could be the energy from the past that is trying to create some type of situation and trying to deny the fact that you have moved on. Okay, maybe they're still in that phase of, you know, wish fulfillment that, yeah, this is coming back, or someone is coming back to me. Here's highlights, so that could be significant. You have highlights in your hair, possibly. All right, fair skin. Someone is brown skin and someone is fair skin. Interesting match here. Okay, guys, and that could be why someone is like, this is impossible, especially if this is a race thing, you know, different ethnic backgrounds. You always have a choice, okay? You always have a choice. Okay, that's the message for today. Hopefully it has brought some clarity and not confusion. Someone definitely is going through an ending, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune is here, ending it on a positive note with the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, Ace of Cups again, guys. Whoever it's for, I hope things go well for you. Try your best to use your intuition as you navigate the situation so that you don't mistakenly close someone out that is supposed to be in your life, and that you actually close out the right energies that needs to be eclipsed out of your life, okay? So trust your intuition, don't let anyone fool you, and be responsible with your choices. I love you. Bye.